sure I can see the plug coming out.
All right, y'all, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I'm pretty sure I just shot by far the biggest buck in my life at 61 yards here with Bobby Kendall and the Whitetail Group. I can't thank them enough for letting me come out here. Me and Bobby are good friends, and we've been fishing together for a long time, and I've come out here and hunted with them a few times. And this is my first shot at a whitetail in Illinois. And I just wanted to, I'm not just looking to shoot a deer. I wanted to shoot a mature, really nice deer with my bow. And, you have to wait for those opportunities. And I'm so glad I did because, we literally saw the deer crash in the field, but till I go out there and put my hands on them, I just can't believe it's true. I cannot believe what just happened. And I just, I prayed that if it's meant to be, that arrow would just fly true. I practice so much, y'all. I shoot my bow pretty much every day, and archery is fun to me. Hunting is fun too, but archery to me is just as fun. And that's why I practice and shoot so much. I just love shooting. And moments like that is where all that pays off. That broadhead that I just shot that buck with has killed a bunch of other animals. I resharpen it, I shoot it on the same arrow, and I check it every time. And I shoot it at long ranges, 60 yards, 70 yards with the broadhead, not one like what I hunt with, but with the actual head. And in that way, in that moment, it's amazing the confidence you have to make good shots. Doesn't matter the distance. At 20 yards, it's so nice to know you practice till it's hard to mess it up. And that's what I like to do, is just practice, not till I get it right, but till I can't get it wrong. Obviously you can screw up. There's so many variables out here. But that was my prayer, just to that God would let that arrow fly true if that was meant to be. And I'm pretty sure it did. Let's go see. Could you believe that arrow went through 2 hogs and a deer in Florida last week? That same arrow right there. And that right there is Illinois big buck blood right there. All right. I can see it. So this is also, I shoot white veins so I can find my arrows easy. I've never hunted in the snow before. And I just realized another benefit of hunting the snow. I can see a trail of blood heading out of here. Thank you, Lord, I cannot believe this. Ooh. Dude, when you stand out here and look back, I can't even see. There's a freaking long ways. I cannot believe this. Let's walk. Look at this right up here. Look at this. I cannot believe you just walked that deer. We don't get these in Florida, huh? I can see him laying right there. You got to be kidding. Dude, he didn't run 20 yards. We have no idea what this deer is, y'all. I've spent a lot of days here, and this is kind of like a weird time. This is after the rut. This is the first snow. They really hadn't got turned on to all this standing food yet. So everything's in transition. Bobby didn't call and say, hey, this is the best time. Come on, this is perfect. This is a scenario where I always say, like, just in the fishing world or hunting world, just go if you can go. We live busy lives. We're both family guys. And it's hard to get days in a row free. I had this little window, 5 days. And I was like, I can drive up through the night, drive home at night. I just had this short window. I was like, I'm coming. And Bobby's like, all right, come on. He didn't have a specific deer like, oh man, I got this one. He's been here. We're going to go hunt him. This was a kind of just, hey, this is a good area. We literally were in another stand over there. Bobby had already climbed up. We brought a lock on to add a second stand. He got up there with the second lock on to hang it. And he stopped and goes, I think I got a better idea. So we pulled everything down, walked to this next field, hung a second lock on over here,
This whole farm is standing corn, like all the ag fields. It's not standing for hunting. It just hasn't been picked yet.
Tell us.
Yeah, well, the farm just hasn't been picked. It notoriously doesn't get picked till late. So like, but there was so much deer damage in here. You can see behind me that, and I kind of remembered that from earlier in the year, like in September. You know, that there's so much deer damage. You'd probably be able to shoot out into that standing corn. And
goodness. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me, y'all. I cannot. Look at this. Holy moly. Y'all, this looks like a horse with antlers on it. I know we're good at making stuff look small. Me and Bobby are both in the kind of over 6 foot and long draw and have that special ability, but I don't know if I can make that look little. Gosh. Best hunting moment of my life. Personally. I'll be honest, like when you get to hunt with your kids, those moments are just as special as this right here. But as far as my personal hunting experiences by my stuff that I've taken of any animals, I don't know if any animal will ever mean as much to me as that one does right there, y'all. Hey, you know you're from Florida, y'all, when you start doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes, in Florida, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
look at the head on that thing.
I may even cut this little nub on up there. Man, but you talk about a mature whitetail, y'all. Look at the head, the forehead on this thing. Thank you, Lord, so much for this animal. I cannot believe that you just allowed all this to come together. On the last afternoon, that's another thing I didn't even mention, y'all. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I will be heading back south. This was a last afternoon hunt.
Now we're gonna get to see them Florida boys skinning skills.
Right. This is what we do. Since we don't get to focus on the antlers much, I started going, man, that's some nice roast right there. Ooh, I don't know if I got a pot big enough for that shoulder right there. I got the biggest Magnolite though, so that shoulder will fit in there. I'll show you how to do that later.